It's a massive letdown when the director of the original The Strangers returns to the home invasion genre, only to deliver something that feels like a collection of discarded B-roll. Brian Bertino's Vicious, 2025, had the atmosphere, but it completely lacked the soul and the logic that made his earlier work a classic. The slow burn that never ignited. There is a difference between building tension and simply wasting time. The first 45 minutes are essentially Dakota Fanning walking through a dark house, looking at shadows and breathing heavily. By the time the horror actually starts, you've already checked your phone 3 times. The gimmicky gift mechanic. The central plot device, a mysterious gift left at the door, is such a tired horror trope. When the dark secret inside is finally revealed, it's not scary. It's just a convoluted supernatural curse that feels like it belongs in a cheap 2010s Blumhouse knockoff. Dakota Fanning is doing her absolute best with the material, but she's essentially playing generic scared woman number 4. The script gives her zero personality or agency, leaving her to just scream and hide for 2 hours. Fanning delivers a grounded, intense, and physically demanding performance as Polly, a struggling 30-something artist. She treats the material with a level of prestige and emotional weight that the script simply doesn't earn. It's a case of a world-class actress giving 100% to a screenplay that feels like it was written in a weekend. Instead of a nuanced character study on grief, the movie relies on tired indie horror visual shorthand to tell us Polly is troubled. She has random tattoos, smokes constantly, has a sink full of dishes, and eats ice cream straight from the tub. It's a lazy, surface-level depiction of depression that Fanning has to work overtime to make feel human. The film starts by teasing a deep dive into Polly's mental health and the trauma of her father's death. However, as soon as the mysterious box ritual starts, all that character work is tossed out the window in favor of gross-out body horror and magical box rules that change whenever the plot needs them to. Fanning is acting in a psychological drama. The movie is a generic, cursed object flick. At one point, the protagonist has a clear path to the front door and runs into the basement. It's 2025. We are way past the era where we can forgive characters for making movie brain decisions just to keep the plot moving. There is bleak horror, and then there is lazy nihilism. The ending doesn't feel earned or shocking. It just feels like the writers didn't know how to resolve the curse, so they opted for a everyone loses finale that leaves the audience feeling cheated. The film is shot so darkly that you can barely see what's happening half the time. It feels like a cheap way to hide a low budget or a lack of practical effects, and it makes the action sequences more frustrating than frightening. It's basically a high-budget, shaky cam movie without the shaky cam, just a lot of darkness and zero payoff. And that's a wrap on today's video. Honestly, I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments. I'll be hanging out there for the next hour replying to as many of you as I can. If you enjoyed this, a like goes a long way in supporting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.